What's up? How's everybody doing? We're gonna watch Metaphor ReFantazio trailers because it's by ATLUS, and I mean, just looking at it, this picture, it immediately kind of reminds me of Persona 3 Reload, which I'm playing through right now and falling in love with, so I figured I would give this one a shot. Yeah, let's just do it.
It's a story about a world very different from ours.
'Tis a world where all people are equal and no conflict exists.
I love
much
this.
like the world His Highness once dreamt of.
To put it another way, this is a fantasy.
Oh, it's an actual fantasy game. Oh my god. Does ATLUS do fantasy games?
Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Royal magic.
Was raised by a human mere days ago.
Okay.
You can only blame your king's weakness. Who deserves his
Gotta-
crown? A man of proven strength.
The people of my land desire a new king, and I shall provide.
Welcome one and all to the inauguration of the tournament for
Oh, I love all these characters.
No wonder when any among the populace might be king.
Their speeches of tribal harmony mean nothing, when every day they cheat and abuse us.
Was that an elf girl?
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel.
Our lives are decided at birth by tribal purity. or by the
Dating?
differences that make us who we are.
What?
his life. One I wish I'd written out sooner.
These cutscenes are epic.
You gave up on your hopes, but I will not.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
Okay. Wow. Oh. Is it the Dark Hour? Fall 2024. Oh, this is coming out soon. Oh my god. Holy crap. Okay, a few initial thoughts. I didn't realize that it was an actual fantasy game. I guess Fantasio makes sense. Fantasio. Has ATLUS made any other fantasy games? I searched fantasy games made by ATLUS, and I got just a list of the games that they've made, I guess. Obviously, a lot of it's the SMT series. I don't really think of them as fantasy. They're not that, like, medieval level type fantasy. Because when I think of fantasy, I usually think of like D&D, medieval, you know, dragons and magic. Obviously, Persona has some element of, I don't know if you could call it, I don't know if you call it magic, but it's like the personas where you simulate shooting themselves in the head, which is weird to me still, in order to call upon these like creations, and you confuse them and stuff. So there is an element of magic to it, and you have Arcana Bursts and the tarot cards and like all of that kind of stuff. But I guess I never really kind of thought of it as fantasy, and then kind of looking at these like Demon Souls, like I don't know what this Friday the 13th game is. I don't know, maybe you guys can tell me, is this their first fantasy game? Or is there a previous fantasy game that they're done that I'm just not missing? Or maybe I'm just being too specific with my definition of fantasy? But let me know what you think on that in the comments. So I do want to watch this slowed down just a little bit. I also just realized that I did not have the quality on this video set to the max it could go. Apologies for that. I'll make sure on the other ones that I check the quality to make sure we're watching the highest quality one available. But I just want to watch this part. This is where they they show some of the characters off and this information. Oh, he's got little devil horns. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love this. Also, this was a character I loved. This kind of reminds me of the esthetician from Final Fantasy XIV. Just a very like fun, I don't know, like this character compels me, and I'm so curious to know if this is a good guy or a bad guy. This seems to be someone, an emperor or something. I really like the outfit. I really like the style of the outfits. The ears. I love that the ears are so very long. So I'm curious if these are elves. And I'm obsessed with this character because listen, I'm blue, all right, and this character has like the blue kind of tint. The hair is like it's like black, kind of blue green, and then we've got I don't know if these are ears or horns on the top here, but they're also just having a great time. And then this is so freaking cute. Oh, I just want to be your friend. This looks really cool. I love the mechanical elements tied into this as well. Ooh, this does look very much like the Persona 3 main character though. Okay, it's time for the second one. This is the Summer Game Fest 2024 trailer. So this one came out 3 months ago on the YouTube.
It is said that we all have inherited heroic virtues deep within us. The reality is,
So pretty.
we oppress. We fight.
Kind of reminds me of Fire Emblem, which I haven't played, but I've seen some of.
A great
played.
evil flows through this land.
Ooh.
You have found a way to wield true magic.
Okay. Magic at the core. Is that a Gundam? Fantasy Gundam? What?
Many more protectors and followers will gather to your side. Remind people that the same powers lie dormant within them.
Oh, is that a bat?
On guard!
Oh,
You
man.
must acquire more archetypes and bring them together.
Oh my gosh.
How's this? Gower!
Bullet Bill.
No holding back!
Now you've acquired a most interesting power. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical. You wield power now.
Whoa. Okay. So, okay, this is a really cool scene. The story of this looks very intriguing. So there's like this dark, evil world. We've got magic, obviously. There's all these different archetypes. And there's a Gundam looking guy. Just in this scene here is so intrigued because it's a fantasy game, but we have all of these like kind of steampunk, more kind of futuristic looking elements. So it's like a futuristic fantasy game, which is very, very cool and very interesting. I love whoever this is. I don't know who this is, but I love her. Obviously, I guess this is us, which is interesting because this looks almost identical to the Persona 3 Reload main character. So it looks like, oh, what is this? New bond. Okay, I guess these are our social links. You're so cute. We match. We got the matching wings. This is something else I wanted to take a look at. So let's see, we've got Seeker, Mage Knight, Magic Knight, Brawler, Pugilist. And then we've got, again, we have more of the kind of like steampunk elements. So it seems like this game has a good mix. I love steampunk, so this is not a complaint anyway. It seems like it's a good mix of like fantasy, steampunk. It's got these different archetypes, which kind of, you know, definitely that RPG like type of feel. More directly, I guess, than Persona does it, because in Persona 3 Reload, it's more of like justice and death and like all those kind of things. But this is just like straight up like a D&D class list. I also want to take a closer look at some of these character designs. Some of these are very cool character designs. And then here we've got like a staff. Like this could very easily be a healer. This looks like something that would be, you know, it's got the typical like kind of white and gold, which are often healer colors, inside it. These symbols here, which could be interpreted as like religious symbols, and then of course a staff, also very commonly associated with healers. Okay, and then we've got the pixie again. Ooh, is that a kraken? Is that a kraken with a face? Is it a face kraken? Bitch, is that a fracken? So next we have the story trailer. Now this one I'm really excited about. Because I love knowing the story of things.
The prince. If I haven't lost him, you too would abandon me.
Oh no.
Is this the price of my failure then?
What is that? Glow, is that a portal?
Of course. 'Tis only just that you be the one to send me to him now.
No! You have it wrong!
The prince is alive!
Okay. So who's the prince?
The prince's curse.
Oh, there's a curse.
His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was
Oh, is that the
powerful and
prince?
complex.
If we don't hurry.
Oh, this looks so good. Oh, this shot right here. I'm sorry, I'm gonna back this up for a second. This shot right here gives me such like Final Fantasy XIV, like Skyrim vibes. Oh my god, I'm obsessed.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk.
What have we got here?
Skelly-tan.
He's an elder.
The minority tribes face walls and barriers everywhere they look in society. I've been
The
reading,
minority tribes.
and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book.
A world with no need for that abstract dominion.
Meow meow. It's a meow meow. And then what? Sephiroth? What? Who the fuck are you?
Where's magic? You carry a certain fantasy novel, yes? It was my hand that penned it.
Oh, okay. So in the game, there is an actual fantasy novel. I know the other boy referenced reading it, but so there's a fantasy novel. Sephiroth wrote it, apparently.
Dreamers like you are always the first to die. You think he's one of Luis's men?
The combat looks interesting.
You think he's one of Luis's men? The villagers pleased to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
Oh, wow.
You left one survivor.
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace.
The human menace?
The truth, the reality.
I suppose it's only a matter of time until Luis takes the throne.
That voice, I did not expect that. What?
It can't be, His Majesty.
But he was dead.
Whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
What
But
the?
now the throne's in anyone's reach, eh? Suppose the king's magic wasn't just a myth.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
What? Wait just a minute.
Oh, we're gonna enter the throne tournament.
We need to get close to Luis.
God, this game is so interesting. It has, okay, first of all, we're entering the throne tournament. That's crazy. I've already mentioned the steampunk elements and stuff like that. And then we have this girl looking straight out of the 70s. Like, looking like she just walked here straight from Woodstock. Which I'm not mad about, but it's such an interesting
A really bad man
thing to see.
Why?
The tragedy of the royal family is only the beginning.
Oh.
What would you say to an alliance?
We were with him,
but
we
Dragon.
couldn't protect him.
Dragon.
I'm sorry.
The man I fought beside was not so ruled by anger and malice.
Count Luis gave us a dream to fight for.
Oh my god. Oh no. I'm in danger.
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found your behave! It'll crash!
Oh no. What? Oh my gosh. There's so much to unpack there. I do love this outfit though. I love the horns. I love this fit. I love like the detailing, like the little arrow details. This little QR looking code here. We've got the little QR code so we can scan him up. And also, let's talk about this moment that shouldn't be downplayed. Our character spoke voice lines.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
What? Wait just a minute.
So I love the fact that the main character spoke in the cutscenes. I'm curious if that's going to carry over to the gameplay. It'd be really cool if it did, because obviously that's something you don't get. And at least Persona 3 Reload, it's the only one I've played. I don't know about the others. So I did look it up, and it does look like there's like maybe a couple of voice, I didn't see any spoilers, but it looks like there's maybe a couple of voice lines from the Persona 5 main character. But other than that, like none of the games seem to have anything that stands out as a main character that speaks. So if this would be the first game where the main character speaks, that is really, 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 really cool. And something that I really look forward to seeing how they integrate and how that compares to like the Persona series. And then we have one of the newer trailers to look at here. This is the Metaphor ReFantazio official United Kingdom of Euchronia trailer. ATLUS 35th anniversary project.
Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. Our first trial is to slay a monster.
Oh, it's so
We take
steampunk.
its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline.
Okay.
The bigger the head, the better.
If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
How
How long is the journey to Brylehaven?
4 days. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest in the kingdom. Got a bit of a
Travel
trip ahead of
through.
us, so you're free to put your feet up, eh?
Where to?
Plan and enjoy your own journey. Oh! What? What do you mean, plan and enjoy? What do you mean?
Where to?
Oh, is it gonna be like kind of, sort of open world-ish? Persona, at least Persona 3 Reload, again, that's the only one I played, but Persona 3 Reload is like sort of open world in that way, I guess, where it's like you can choose from these couple of locations to go and do, you know, your social links or your whatever. But those are all within the same city, right? And they don't really have any, I guess they do have effect on the story from what I've, in some small ways, but it's more, I don't know, it has more effect on like, if you do your social links, how much money you have, what personas you can level up faster because of the social links, like what stories you uncover, that sort of thing. But none of it so far seems to have any real tie-in to the main overall story. So I'm curious if this system will potentially change the outcome based on what choices you make and where you go.
Here we go.
Finally, some fun.
Whoa!
Fauna everywhere I look.
Oh
Roasted
man.
larvae of the giant sandworm.
Tis a unique texture, but the taste is divine.
Time to get back to work.
Right then, let's get this plan underway.
Eyes Come out! Show yourself!
What are we doing?
Enough! Stop this infernal din!
Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance of winning.
Dive in an exhilarating turn-based and real-time action combat system. Okay, so probably similar to Persona combat, it seems.
Can't even get that straight, you've no chance of winning.
You would count your new friends as reliable warriors, correct?
We've overcome plenty
Counter
of
mini
obstacles.
supporters, awaken your
Let's believe
powers.
in the strength that got us this far.
It's the ocean!
Oh wow, that's gorgeous.
Almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
This is gorgeous.
The world is full of
Look at that
unsavory
fish.
thoughts. What say we work together?
The more comrades
Oh,
and supporters
he's so
who stand
cool.
beside you,
Oh, she's so
the more your
cool.
power will deepen as you soar to new heights.
And those are sounds. I feel quite. Right?
Are you gonna pass out? What's happening?
I'd thought for a long time that if I wanted to feel accepted, I'd need power, status.
Okay.
I just
Are you doubting that
needed
now?
allies.
Yeah, allies are important.
You're already one of us.
I am glad we travel as
Oh!
friends.
And we've
Oh my gosh, hold on. No, wait, no. Shut up. Stop me, shut up.
You're already.
I love this detail in her in her weapon. Like the little cutouts. Oh, that's so good.
Already one of us.
I am glad we travel as friends.
and we've both got something we'd fight to protect.
Because I've noticed that she has a patch. The guy who I think is the prince, king of some sort, he has a patch that's it's like different from hers. So I'm curious if we get to learn more about these and what they represent. I wonder if it's like a family crest or something like that.
Protect.
If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
Take some detours. Travel beyond fantasy into your reality. Oh no, this looks so good. I'm not upset about it, but oh no. I'm gonna get sucked in. No. Yeah, it's crazy. Like some of the locations, some of the shots remind me of, I also just noticed that this has a face, like that's definitely eyes and like a nose. But like some of the shots, like this shot and this shot, not as much this shot, but definitely this shot and this. Like, a lot of this stuff reminds me of, like, this reminds me of Costa del Sol in Final Fantasy XIV. A lot of this stuff reminds me of, like, locations in 14, which makes me really excited because I love 14. So this has fantasy, it has steampunk, which I adore. I love all those things. The story seems to be compelling so far. We've kind of got this magic and evil and this curse on the prince and trying to solve all that, and like the royal family has a dark history, and hopefully that's something that you kind of uncover as you go throughout the game. At the core of it, very similar to Persona, it's about allies and friendships and developing those bonds. If there's any other things that I should react to, let me know. I just want to point out the obvious here, that the name of the game is literally Metaphor. It would be crazy to me if they named a game Metaphor and didn't intend to have any overarching metaphors in the game. So if I play the game, I'm definitely going to be trying to keep my eyes open for metaphors. Anyways, thank you so much. I hope that you guys have a fantastic day. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on this game and any of the questions that I proposed, or if you have any answers to any of the things that I've already mentioned. Anyways, thank you so much. Bye-bye.